Hello and welcome to the Thanksgiving cast, the only show where we celebrate Thanksgiving in the wrong month. My name is Aubrey.
My name is Abby.
Abby, what do you do for our godless imitation of the great American holiday of Thanksgiving?
Oh, well, I kill some birds. I spend way too much money on food that's way overpriced, anyways. And I worship to the Dark Lord.
Did you partake in the age-old British tradition of colonizing a foreign land full of people already there?
I had a plan to do that, but I had a dentist appointment instead.
Gets in the way of things, huh?
Yeah. It's the only reason
For
why
anyone
I'm not...
watching who
It's the only
For
reason
anyone
why
watching
I'm
who
not...
doesn't know what the bit is, we celebrate Thanksgiving in October instead of November.
Because we're Canadians, we're better than you guys.
Yeah, we're just straight up. We're whittle we better. We're whittle we go to.
Literally go
What
to...
were you
we
saying
have
before I
our
really
Thanksgiving
rudely interrupted you twice?
before Halloween. Loving
Who
today.
are you going as for Halloween?
Sorry?
Who are you going as for Halloween?
A better version of myself. No, just kidding. Probably like a dead person,
Whoa.
or maybe like I don't know. I know that there's like a knockoff Halloween costume store that's here, and
Spirit
I'm
Halloween.
wondering to myself, am I gonna dress up to give out candy?
You just gotta get like. That's my favorite thing is that you go to the men's section and it's like zombie, doctor, vampire, and you go to the women's section and it's slutty doctor, slutty zombie, slutty vampire.
And then like there's ones where it's just doctor or dentist or lawyer, because it's
Yeah.
like women can be whatever they want. They can be professional and a slut.
As long as they're slutty, they can be whatever they want.
Yeah.
That's my Halloween message.
Or it's like one's like a star costume or a pineapple costume.
Have you eaten any turkey yet?
No, I haven't. I'm actually cooking turkey today.
Wow. Have you drank the annual ritualistic 10 gallons of gravy?
No, we're not even going to have a liter of gravy.
God damn it! Move to America.
It's only going to be a tasting this year, like wine or something, except it's gravy.
My aunt has a gluten allergy, and she was coming out for
Her
Thanksgiving
party?
this year. So my grandmother made gluten-free gravy. And then we got down, she's like, I made gluten-free gravy just for you. And the aunt was like, oh, I don't eat gravy.
Oh my god.
Welp.
Guess we'll all starve.
It was fine. It tasted fine.
Okay, at least. Yeah, that's good.
Can I tell you how my day has been?
Tell me.
Yesterday, too.
Tell me.
I woke up, got out of bed, did the normal things that people do.
Cool.
Went to turn on my computer. Would not turn on.
Ooh.
I pressed the power button. Would not go. Held the power button. Would not go. I killed the power to my room and turned it back on, and it finally turned on.
So you're sitting in the dark.
It wouldn't... Yeah. No, I turned the power back on. And the computer finally started working. And then it wouldn't turn off. I pressed the shutdown button and it would shut down and then immediately turn itself back on. I pressed the restart button and then shut down. Did not help. I held the power button, turned itself immediately back on. So
Did you unplug it from the wall?
I did that, and that's what finally got it to work. And I was like, this is going to be a problem.
Okay,
so and then it wouldn't turn on again.
Sounds like it's the power supply.
No. This is a laptop.
Oh, shoot.
This is a laptop where if the power cord gets unplugged, it turns off immediately because the battery is so dead.
Oh.
This is a 2013 Republic of Gamers laptop that I have jerry-rigged into a desktop computer. It's finally starting to go.
Fun.
I turn it on. It just infinitely loading for literally an hour. Turn it off again, turn it back on. It brings up a bunch of BIOS menus, and I'm like, uh-oh.
That's not good.
It takes I'm going to say 3 hours of fiddling to finally get it to turn on to a state where I can actually open apps from the menu.
Yeah.
So I open Bitdefender, I open the hardware defragging, I close the I empty the recycling bin. After 4 hours of waiting for the virus scan to finish, after 4 hours of waiting for the hard drive to defrag, I decide I'm going to go to bed and check up on it in the morning. Virus scan was running for 13 hours and still hadn't ended.
Oh, what?
And the defragging was on pass 28 and it still hadn't fully defragged the hard drive yet. So I was like, this isn't good at all. And that is the state that we are in now. This computer is technically working. It's running. If I open Steam, it crashes, but I'll cross that bridge when I get to it.
My laptop was, the one that I'm using right now, was made last year, so I don't really have that issue right now.
I need to get a new desktop, but here's the problem. My bank account has $200 in it.
And tell me what are the specifics of that account again? Just wondering.
Well, it starts with a 1.
And then a 2.
And then a 3.
And it goes all the way up to 8.
We're just learning how to count.
Yeah. I can't get past 8. It's too difficult.
Oh, dear God. So, that's been my nightmare for the past couple days. Because this is the computer I use to stream and edit and write reviews and work and do the classwork I'm doing now. So if I didn't have this computer,
Ooh.
Not good. No bueno.
Yeah, I mean, I'm in a very, interesting situation. Well, not situation. It's very welcome. What's happening is the person I'm seeing, my SO, is currently in town, and so we're having Thanksgiving at his, where he's staying at an Airbnb.
Nice.
And so, that should be pretty nice. I'm really excited for that. The other thing, though, is, yesterday morning, I was awoken very suddenly by an alarm. Well, not awoken, sorry. I went to go to the bathroom, came back to an alarm on my phone that was going off.
Yeah.
And it was an alarm I hadn't set.
Oh.
I have no recollection. I know I didn't set an alarm for that morning. And so my immediate response was to check my banking accounts and to see
Oh, no.
if anything was being lost. Nothing was being lost, thank God. But I also then decided, okay, next best thing, let's check Reddit, see if this happens to anyone else.
Yeah.
And everyone seems to just say that it's weird, programming with Apple, or at least it's happened. Oh,
you're on Apple.
Yeah.
Ooh.
What does that mean?
I'll leave that for the viewers to decide. I feel like I've made my opinions on Apple pretty clear over the course of this, my whole life. So.
Okay, well. Yeah, very scary, and I'm still a little bit paranoid about it, because I'm, waiting for the next shoe to drop, when's the hacker gonna reveal themselves?
What is the alternative? A burglar broke into your house, set an alarm that you didn't set, and then left?
Well, because I thought it was, in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, so they hacked so that I would get an alarm, and then when I click, snooze or stop, that would, give them access to my, personal information and phone and stuff like that. That's what I was thinking. I
don't think that's how it works. I think it's just...
I'm still scared.
I think it's just your phone is bad.
Well, the thing is, that's never happened before.
That's why I use Samsung, which is better. You get to occasionally have your phone freak out and do a thing like that. I get to deal with Bixby, which is great. I love Bixby Assistant.
I haven't had a Samsung in almost a decade, so you'll have to remind me who Bixby is.
So picture Siri, but worse in
Wait, is it the
literally
green
every way.
robot looking thing?
No, that's just the Android logo.
Oh.
No, Bixby is a new thing. But now it's AI, apparently. It wasn't before, but now it's generative AI because that's the marketing buzzword that we're doing, I guess.
Oh, fun. Great fun.
Yeah, so anyway, I've been taking a class. I've been going to... I don't want to disclose what it's about at this juncture.
Yeah, just
but
a
I've
class.
I've been taking a class. I have been working a lot outside prepping for winter.
Uh-huh.
My computer has been freaking out, and this is my way of telling you that I have literally nothing planned.
Okay. Well...
I have not had the time nor ability to plan something.
Okay. Well, let me put your mind at ease as I speak to you through your janky, jerry-rigged desktop, quote unquote.
We're going to be reading Genesis today.
No. I mean, no, it's actually Revelations, but you're close. We're going to be reading the first 3 chapters of Psalm.
Oh, no!
Okay.
That's my least favorite book of the Bible.
Psalm? Yeah.
Yeah, the Psalms.
Oh, also,
they're pronounced P-Psalms, thank you.
Oh my god, I should have known. The only reason I know it's called Psalm is because I have started finally being able to watch this show called Psycops. PSI Cops. And it's made by the same dudes who made World Doctors on YouTube.
Oh Christ.
No, I'm so serious. They're the same guys. They created their own like 3D animation program just to make this show.
That's crazy.
It's amazing. I mean, luckily, like, I've just, like, you have to get, like, a free trial for, like, Stack TV on Prime.
Oh, it's on Stack TV.
And there's nowhere.
Oh, it's like an actual show.
It's an actual show.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, and there's, like, 24 episodes, and it's absolutely fucking hilarious.
If you haven't seen Archaeologists / World Doctors on Mondo Media on YouTube, fucking check that shit out immediately.
Plus, the show takes place in Canada.
Wow.
It's all Canadian.
They did. Mondo Media was a Canadian company, and they got tax credits from the federal government for the arts.
But what's
so
also...
next time you watch Batman and Spider-Man or Dick Figures, know that it was funded by Canadian tax dollars.
Yeah, but what's also funny is that Psycops came out last year on Adult Swim Canada exclusively. Yeah. And then it was released this year to like America and the rest of Adult Swim.
You know what? World Doctors wouldn't be out of place on Adult Swim.
That would be pretty cool.
That seems like exactly the kind of programming they would air.
Yeah. But just look up the clips of like PSI, Psycops on YouTube. It is so unhinged, but like the comedy, the cadence, it's amazing. I love it.
Well, I definitely will. I plan on legally purchasing the ability to watch it.
Of course.
Totally not. I would never advocate piracy in any way.
Of course not.
For example, I would never tell our audience that they should go to thepiratebay.org because that's illegal. So you shouldn't do that. You definitely shouldn't download a program called uTorrent because it's illegal and it's a crime. And advocating for that stuff is a crime. So I'm not going to advocate for it.
Yeah, and don't get a VPN.
To any law enforcement entities watching this is... I have to fight so hard not to say a confession of guilt. Fuck.
You gotta cut that part out.
This is I would never advocate for committing a crime. You wouldn't download a car, so don't download a song.
Yeah. You can't I was about to say you can't download a book.
Do you know what? Well, I got some news for you.
You can't download
I learned
water.
something about that. Do you know what the craziest thing is?
What?
the "you wouldn't download a car" ad uses audio and pictures that they used illegally.
That's amazing. I love that.
They didn't get permission to use some of the shit.
Oh shit. Hold on. We need a moment
This
of
is
silence
awesome.
because there's going to be some audio here that's going to need to be clipped out. So just
Oh,
I'll start
no.
talking.
Are you eating cheese again?
No, just give it a second. Hold on. Okay, done.
If you're eating cheese, I'm leaving it in.
No, it's not cheese. It's not cheese. It's just a weird robotic
You're eating
sound.
something though.
It's no.
Okay.
If I was eating something, you would hear it.
Sure.
Whatever.
Yeah,
Anyways,
yeah.
that's my little tangent about my newest obsession for a show, and I've been watching it
That's so awesome. I have to check that out.
with I'm gonna call him because let's call him Lance. I don't want to.
Lance.
Yeah, the guy I'm seeing. Let's call him Lance.
Is he perhaps a 50-year-old bike enthusiast?
No.
Was he on the moon? Nope, that's a... They have the same last name, not the same first name. Lance was not on the moon. Are you dating
No.
Lance Armstrong of the Tour de France?
No.
What the fuck?
I wish.
The fucking beefcake.
No.
Oh, dear God.
But yeah, I've been watching it with Lance, and it's really great. We finished it yesterday, and it's amazing. There's a line that I can't get out of my head from one of the episodes, which is flashlights are for vegans.
Bready, golden spaghetti.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. That's just the name of the episode now.
Also,
Bready,
Lance
golden
says
spaghetti.
hi. I got a text
Awesome.
from Lance, told him I was recording with you, and he said Lance says hi.
I'll put featuring in the the title of
Featuring
the podcast.
Lance,
Yeah.
Abby's new beau
Hell yeah.
from the Midwest. Okay.
From the Midwest.
Yeah, he's from Manitoba.
That's not the Midwest.
It's the West, and it's
The
mid.
Midwest is like Wisconsin, Michigan,
Winnipeg is above that.
Ohio, not Idaho.
Okay.
Don't you know? Oh, sorry.
Whoop, sorry guys, I had no idea.
I've literally... Have I ever told you that story? I was in New England for like a week because I was going to Six Flags. We were there for like 3 days.
Boston. Were you in Boston?
Yeah, we were in Six Flags New England, and we had a hotel in Boston. Harvard Yard.
Gonna get some
we
wicked
went-
jimmies.
Wicked Jimmy's. We were going... There's like a bridge over top of the highway that leads you from the parking lot to the actual Six Flags.
Yeah.
I was going over there and I got a rock stuck in my shoe, so I stopped. I had to untie and take off my shoe and retie it and everything. And my mom and brother and her boyfriend were like a good couple feet ahead of me by the time I was ready to start walking again.
Sure.
And this American guy bumped into me. And I said, even though it was completely his fault, I said, oh, sorry, didn't see you there. And then he said, watch where you're going, dipshit.
Whoa.
And I was like, oh, okay.
Whoa, that's...
Okay.
Wait, how old were you?
I was like 15.
Holy fuck.
It's that gruff Bostonian charm we've heard so much about.
Yeah, in my experience being in
So
Boston...
that's my experience with American pedestrians.
Well, my experience with Bostonians is just they just ignore all the tourists and they don't give a fuck.
Something very similar happened when I was back home, like a long time later as well. Like, and I remember it just because I thought how funny the contrast was. It was completely my fault. I bumped into somebody who was like kneeling down, and I said, "Oh, sorry, didn't you see you there?" And they're like, "No, it's okay, it's my fault. Please, I'm sorry." And I was like, "Wow, Canada. God bless." You know, it's
God
fucking
bless
great.
God bless
the difference.
the Commonwealth country of socialist Canada.
That's the Canadian distance.
Yeah.
Difference.
That's the
Brain,
Canadian
please?
distance.
A kilometer.
One step. Hey, if Americans call it a milestone, Do we call ours a kilometer stone? Answer
Anyway.
me. Answer me, Garfield.
No, we gotta move on.
Okay, so, as we mentioned before, do you like Thanksgiving? Do you know that Thanksgiving is upon us?
I have the historical Thanksgiving or like the modern just get around and eat turkey and ignore your racist grandfather kind of
This
Thanksgiving.
weekend that we are currently in for eating like the holiday, the event.
I have mixed feelings about the holiday.
Okay. For me,
because of aforementioned racist stuff.
True. For me, my experience, I always liked it. And, food I don't have to buy and cook because all the older relatives do it already. So that's always nice. However, these people that I have on Reddit absolutely love Thanksgiving. So much so that they went on a Tumblr. Reddit Ask on Reddit. This is on Reddit. About talking about what their Thanksgiving drama was this year. And please do not worry. This is vetted. I have looked through them.
I don't want another am I the asshole situation.
No. I have looked through these. Good. And these are, like, no names are given. Some of them are crazy, but it's not, like...
It won't, like...
cause a fight.
Create a deep existential crisis within me.
No. Very cut and dry.
Okay.
Very cut and dry. Good. So, this thread from Ask Reddit, which was, what was your Thanksgiving drama this year? Which was asked 2 years ago. Usually, there's not much drama at my house. Is there drama at your house in terms of Thanksgiving?
Oh.
I'll take that as a yes. I'll take that as a yes.
Depends on who shows up.
I think we can leave it at that.
The drama from years past. Yeah.
Drama from years past. Isn't that so amazing? Okay, so
Christopher Columbus himself came into my house and was like, "Hey, everybody."
Christopher Columbo just came in and said, "Hi, this is all mine," and then started to.
Columbo.
Yeah, like he just came in. He said, "Hey guys, this is
one
mine,"
more thing.
And then set fire to the table.
He put a little English flag in the turkey.
He's like, "This is for England and this is for Spain."
He cut the turkey in half and said, "This half is Spanish and this half is Portuguese."
Yeah, true. Okay, moving on. So, the first bit of drama is from, I'm assuming, a woman. And she says, good. "I separated from my alcoholic husband last week, so Thanksgiving was quiet and peaceful. My first Thanksgiving without him in 33 years. I also accidentally broke a glass serving platter that we received as a wedding present. How symbolic."
Interesting. So the lack of drama was the drama.
Yes.
Spill the tea. You put the tea on a glass serving platter and spill that.
Yes. And she accidentally, I think, quote unquote, it doesn't say it in the post, but she says accidentally, but I think the way that I said that makes it think that she might have done that on purpose, but we will never know.
And frankly, how dare she?
How dare she break a beautiful serving platter?
Yeah.
Okay.
The starving children of Africa to use that serving platter. Anyway, please continue. I'm sorry. I'm really off my game today.
It's okay. I am as well. Okay.
Welcome to what is surely the worst episode yet.
Yes. You say that every episode.
Yeah, but you mentioned Flubber every episode.
Not every episode.
You don't see me fucking complaining about it.
It's because Flubber is in my heart. I'm going to dedicate my life to my Lord and Savior Flubber.
I've already decided our next episode is going to be a commentary track in the movie Flubber.
Oh my god. Okay. Next post. 2 bites into my meal at my mother-in-law's house. My Ring doorbell alerted me to someone ringing my doorbell. I pulled it up and catch an old man entering my house. I bolted out of my chair and went home. My mother-in-law lives close. I get there and there's no one there. I pull up the video and see he exited like 20 seconds after he entered, grumbling, wrong house.
Oh, God.
My food was still warm when I got back to my mother-in-law's.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's like... Ooh. Why
That
you leave
would
your
be
door
terrifying.
unlocked,
I'd be
first of all?
shitting myself.
No. What?
No, like if I checked
I don't
my,
think you-
if I checked like my, like if my front
Yeah.
door had a camera and I checked it and saw like an old dude about to enter my house, that'd be scary.
Yeah. I mean, like... Yeah.
I mean,
I don't really
know.
have anything to say to
If it
that.
was your house, obviously, get your gun, get your hands, and get going. Anyway,
Get your hands.
I don't
Throw
know why I
hands.
said that. Throw some hands.
That's why I keep a sword next to my bed.
That's why I have a samurai sword to cut my brie when there are guests over. So they know not to try
Samurai
anything.
sword to cut brie.
Yeah.
Let me hold on. Let me get the charcuterie board ready. You just pull out a katana and
Yeah.
That's awesome. Is that what you were using to eat cheese yesterday? Or in the last pod?
Yeah. Well, you would have heard the table smashing in half, but yeah. Okay.
Next.
Next post. I might win this year. Uncle's girlfriend, who, mind you, spent several years in prison, went after him with a knife. Ended up stabbing him a couple times. No serious wounds, as he managed to overpower her and get the knife away. But my God, it's redneck entertainment at its finest. And yes, she's now sitting in jail.
That's crazy.
There's an
Why
edit.
What if?
There's an edit.
Yes.
This is what got me. Need to add that they didn't break up until after their court date. Apparently, she expected him to post bail, and that was the final straw.
What the fuck? to this person's uncle, settle for more.
Settle for more of
You
that.
deserve more. You deserve more. Keep your head up, King. Maybe open a Tinder account instead of perusing the county jail, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe go to like an art show instead of a bond hearing, but you know, to each their own.
Yeah, that's like you can stab me, you know, like that's normal for them, I guess. But do not
I
expect
didn't even
me.
register the. This
Do
is
not
really
expect
important.
me to pay for your bail.
Did they start dating before or after the jail happened?
Did they what? Sorry.
Did they start dating before or after her first stint in jail?
It doesn't say, so I assume after. Not quite sure.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Okay, next one. My mother-in-law always buys Thanksgiving dinner, and this time she didn't notice she bought the raw turkey, and it wasn't until an hour before dinner when she learned she had to cook it rather than warm it up.
What the? Oh my god.
And then the first reply to that was someone saying, "How was the pizza?"
They take like 6 hours to cook.
Yeah, it takes
How was the pizza?
How was the pizza?
Yeah. Oh dear God, that's awful. Why just eat it raw at that point? Like just crunch on it in front of her. Like you did this.
Yeah.
Oh dear God. I love Thanksgivings. I love family.
Yeah.
They're all so cool.
Okay, this one's a little bit weird. Well, not weird, but a very unique situation. My 12-year-old cousin wouldn't eat any of the food that my 80-year-old grandma spent the whole day making because it, quote-unquote, wasn't Brazilian. His parents are 100% Italian. And we do not have any Brazilian relatives. His parents are brain surgeons, so they're loaded. And their excuse was that he doesn't eat homemade stuff, only high-end.
Christ almighty.
I have no idea what that had to do with Brazilian food, but I'm assuming it's some sort of phase. I don't even think he's had Brazilian food before.
That's crazy.
Like, it's the parents saying he doesn't eat homemade. Like, he eats, like, McDonald's or takeout all the time, I assume.
That's crazy. Or, like, a personal chef. If they're super loaded.
This one is more just, like, yeah, the parents are brain surgeons. They're probably good people. But it seems like they don't really have enough time for their child, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because, doctors, they're very, very busy.
I hate doctors.
You hate doctors?
We should execute all doctors.
What about world doctors?
Well, they're the exception.
They're the exception. Okay, this
the
one
exception
is...
that proves the rule.
Okay. The exception, yeah. They also like bones in ancient civilizations.
And one of them's gay.
Yeah.
And they're both named James.
They're both named James. That's right. Okay, next post. This one is a thread that has a lot of replies to it, and just the order of this thread is absolutely hilarious.
Yeah.
So, my cousin unfortunately came out as a flat earther whilst I was showing off my brand new telescope I bought recently.
Oh no.
Yeah, and then
No.
Yeah. And then the next reply was the first reply, was I didn't know that coming out as stupid was a thing. And then the next...
Oh, no, that's so sad.
I know. And then the next person said, somehow he made it possible, and to add onto his stupidity, he said the moon was fake and a reflection of the Earth. Or the person replied, moon was fake and a reflection of the Earth.
That's a real conspiracy theory that I found out last time.
Oh,
is that the moon is actually a map of the Earth. I know. I know.
Oh God, this one is just.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I would kill him. No, I wouldn't kill him. I would stop talking to him.
Like that's, like who does that?
To be a flat earther in 2024.
Like what's the equivalent of that? Like, oh, these are my new glasses, and like someone pipes up and is like, no, I actually don't believe in like eyesight.
Yeah.
Or whatever the fuck.
Here are my new glasses. God made you blind. You should just live with that.
Yeah, God made you completely incapable of seeing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Actually, do you think they faked the moon landing? Actually, the moon isn't real. Is such a fucking crazy rebuttal. Oh my God. Oh.
God. This next one is just a 3-sentence horror story.
Oh no.
Okay. Here it is. The gravy was a war crime.
Oh no.
The plastic cooking utensil the plastic cooking utensil melted into it. I was the first to find out.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh no. Does that mean other people are eating the gravy with terrible melty bits in it?
Yeah, terrible melted plastic in it.
Oh.
I wonder if they would be visible.
Oh dear God.
Melted plastic. I would hope it is.
Oh. At least it wasn't gluten-free. No,
it could have been. It could have been.
Nanny, if you're listening to this, I love you. Oh, dear God. Plastic on it. Why would you put plastic in boiling liquid?
I don't know.
Why would... Oh.
I don't know. That's so weird. I don't know. It's kind of weird.
Are these personal stories that you're
Yeah,
reading
I think
from?
so,
These are
yeah.
actually your personal stories?
These are not my personal stories, no.
These happened to me last year.
These happened to me when I stuck
All
into
of
someone
this
else's
happened
house.
last year.
This happened to me when I was at someone else's house, but they didn't know because I was
They
in the
came
walls.
home and I said wrong home.
Yeah, I said, wrong home.
Like
Okay.
a Minecraft villager.
Yeah. Minecraft Thanksgiving. It's where you get all your friends on Discord and you kill some chickens together and you
Recreate the Last Supper in Minecraft.
recreate the Last Supper. That's what Thanksgiving is about.
Yeah.
It's about the Last Supper.
Thanksgiving is about Jesus, and I'll thank you to remember that.
And then, like, the friend group alpha, like, the alpha of the friend group is like, one of you will betray me.
For 30 pieces of silver and a kiss.
Yeah. Okay,
Anyway.
moving on. Okay,
Never say
next one.
the alpha of the friend group ever again, by the way.
No. I
Fair
refuse.
enough.
Okay, next one. We accidentally spilled some warm turkey grease on one of our dogs. He didn't seem to be hurt, but the other 6 dogs at the house would always lick him whenever he walked past. It was funny and sad to see how pathetic he looked being licked by all the other dogs.
That's awesome.
Like,
Oh my
just
God.
a drive-by licking, like a walk-by. Like, just this dog walks past other dogs and they just stick their tongues out to lick his torso or something.
That's awesome.
That's, like, to me, that's kind of wholesome.
No, that's like absolutely wholesome. I'm going to dip my dog in gravy next year. We only have one dog though, so it wouldn't really work. I could bring Mabel from my grandparents' house and bring her to my other grandparents' house.
I thought you were going to say me.
No. Yeah, I could bring Mabel and you could lick gravy off the dog.
I would love nothing more than to lick gravy off of your crusty dog.
I was reminded a little bit ago of a Thanksgiving story that I have. A brilliant bit that will never see the light of day. We will never know what the bit I was going to do was. I would have been like 12, like really young. Every time we did like Thanksgiving, Easter, any kind of like meal of import,
Yeah.
my grandmother on my dad's side would ask if we could say grace. And it was just God is great, God is good. Let us thank him for this food, which doesn't make sense because good and food don't rhyme. We either have to say good or fud.
Oh.
But whatever.
Jesus.
But that was grace, and we said it every year. And then the last year we did it, I was like 12, maybe I was 10. I don't remember. I was really young, and my dad was like, my grandmother was like, "Are we gonna say grace?" And I said, "Can I say snail grace?" And my dad said, "No, shut up." and I'll never know what snail grace was supposed to be.
We'll never know.
Because I don't remember. It was like over a decade ago. And like every Thanksgiving, my dad's like, "What was snail grace going to be?" And I'm like, "I don't. If only we knew." My best bit lost to time.
We'll never know.
I know. I'll never know what snail grace was.
Damn it.
Caleb says he thinks I was just going to say grace, but really, really slow. Which would have been really funny. But we'll never know. We'll never know.
Or like you
One
put
of
on a
history's
snail
great
costume.
mysteries.
You put on a snail costume
did-
and say grace.
I feel like
It's
I would
like
have
we are
remembered
snail
that one.
gathered here today to say snail grace.
I feel like I would have remembered that one.
Oh my god.
We
should
are
do
gathered
that.
here today. Is it a wedding?
I don't know.
When I get married, the bishop is gonna be wearing a snail costume.
When I get married, at the once the reception starts, I'm gonna hire like a group of people, like a rave, to wear a bunch of banana costumes and just chant potassium, potassium, and then
I'm gonna
crash
get
the
you
party.
ordained so that you can officiate the wedding, and then I'm gonna ask you to dress up in like a snail costume.
You're gonna ask me to officiate the wedding?
Yeah.
Do you, Aubrey, take who do you hate?
I was talking to Jackson,
Haley
friend of the show
Bieber,
Jackson.
to be your lawfully wedded spouse.
Who?
Haley Bieber.
I don't even.
Justin Bieber's wife.
Oh, yeah. No. I'd marry Justin Bieber would be my wife, but it would be Justine Bieber after she comes out.
Justina Bieberina.
Why would the last name change?
Because, girl.
Oh God. I was talking to Jackson, friend of the show Jackson, about like it was a couple years ago. It was like a joke. I was like, "Hey Jackson, do you want to be maid of honor?" And at my wedding, he looked at me and put his hand on my shoulder and said, "I would love nothing more." I said, "You'd have to wear you'd have to wear a dress to be a bridesmaid," and he was like, "I'm fine with that." So it's my maids of honor are gonna be you and Jackson.
Oh my God.
You're gonna have to coordinate to wear matching dresses.
Oh my God.
Oh dear God.
Okay,
Is
this
it
next
the list
one
of
is...
Thanksgiving stories? Sorry, I interrupted a little.
It's okay. I have a few more left. Like 2, 3 more.
Then
2, 3 more.
by all means, keep
so,
going.
This note, like, for this one, I'm assuming that this person works in an old folks home or a hotel.
Ooh, yeah. Interesting start.
Okay, and you'll see why. Had to work for Thanksgiving. Multiple residents in the lobby. One resident drops part of her meal she was taking to family. Small child is knocked over by the extremely helpful dog who couldn't wait to assist with the cleanup.
Oh, God.
One resident argued with her daughter when she arrived. Told her daughter that she wasn't going to dinner because half the family is unvaccinated.
Oh, that's interesting.
Another resident had their plans completely fucked when their son's transmission went out and was unable to pick her up, and poor guy was stuck at the halfway point to them and had to wait for a few hours for a tow. Transmission meaning his car.
Yeah. Ugh.
And the
Probably
last of it,
yeah.
So far, dude comes back from family dinner. He stops to chat. Apparently, their holiday meal almost came to blows when the black sheep of the family turned up uninvited and tried to bum money from their elderly mother.
Woof.
Yeah.
Woof.
Yes.
Happy holidays, everyone.
Like, when I first read that, I had to read it again because I was like... because I thought it was so super funny that it was like, woman drops her meal that she was taking to her family, and then like a dog comes over to help.
Injures a small child.
Knocks over a child in the efforts to try to get to the food to clean it up.
That's awesome.
Oh my God.
Oh dear God. If I were a grandmother and any of my kids were anti-vaxxers, oh, I don't even know what I would do. I would give up. Like, you know what? You're not related to me, actually. Retroactively, you're not my child anymore.
Oh God.
That's crazy. Oh God. It's a time of togetherness, you know?
It is
really,
truly a time of togetherness, and especially...
the reason for the season...
A reason for the season to keep on going.
It's really a time of... I'm trying to remember if anything, like, super egregious happened this Thanksgiving. I don't think there was. I'm supposed to be at Thanksgiving soon, but we have to cancel. I went to my first of 2 Thanksgiving dinners last night. Caleb could not attend because he was sick. We cannot go to my dad's Thanksgiving tonight. Because I could be an asymptomatic carrier of whatever sickness Caleb has, and my aunt is recovering from chemo. So I don't want to get her sick, because that would be horrible.
That would be awful.
So we're skipping Thanksgiving, unfortunately.
Aw. I'm sending Thanksgiving vibes to you. The good
Thanksgiving
ones.
is such... Thanksgiving, like, I understand getting, like, really into Christmas or Halloween or something. Those are, like, the 2 really big holidays we have.
Yeah.
I'm trying to imagine somebody who's, like, just as obsessed about, like, Thanksgiving or Easter as they are about Christmas. And it's a really funny picture to me.
Sis, have you ever seen Bob's Burgers?
Bob
is obsessed with Thanksgiving.
Right! He
and
is.
Easter
He brines
and Christmas.
the turkey.
He's obsessed with the holidays. Anyways.
I forgot completely.
Yeah. Love Bob's Burgers. Bob Belcher, friend of the channel.
Bob Burgers, friend of the channel.
Yeah. And the whole family. Okay.
Except Louise. Fuck her.
No. We stand Louise.
Bitch.
We stand Louise.
No.
She's just projecting.
I can't stand Louise.
Well, who do you relate to then?
Bob. I relate
mean,
most
same.
to Mr. Fish Odor.
Mr. Fish Odor.
My hero and role model. The landlord.
I think this
My
is going to
favorite
cause a rift
character.
in our friendship just by you saying that. Just by you saying that. What have you done?
Good.
You've
Jimmy
sabotaged our
Pesto.
friendship.
Jimmy Pesto's probably the best character in the show. He's a role model to me personally. Really got me through the hard times.
Yeah.
Oh, dear God.
Jimmy Pesto really got me through the doors of the Capitol building.
So I'm avoiding the bad Thanksgiving this year. So that's...
Okay, that's good.
I went to the good Thanksgiving and I'm avoiding the bad one.
Oh, okay. That's good.
I love my grandmother, but holy shit.
Okay.
Thanksgiving is insufferable there.
Well, that just makes
Shout
me
out to
grateful
those.
for what I have.
Shout out to all my peeps who have one or more non-functional parents. Am I right?
Hell yeah.
Shout out to all my people out there who look at their mom or dad or both and think, God, why are you?
Shout out to all of my peeps who have very stable families like myself and are very understanding.
Shout out to all of my 2 people on planet Earth who have very stable families.
Well, shout out to one person because I'm right here. Sorry.
That other person? Jeff Bezos.
Jeff Bezos of all people. Well, it used to be
Shout out
3.
to Jeff.
It used to be 3 because we were about to shout out to Bill Gates, but...
Yeah. Shout out to Elon Musk's more than half children who won't talk to him. Shout out to Elon Musk's trans daughter who called him a fucking fascist.
Yeah.
Shout out to, you know what? Shout out to Elon Musk.
Yeah, him jumping for joy at that Trump rally.
That picture's so fucking funny.
Yeah, that's what he's doing this Thanksgiving.
That was introduced to me because somebody put the caption CEO of not getting bitches over it. And then somebody responded by saying he had 6 different children with 3 different breeding vessels.
Ew.
And I'm like, oh, interesting. I wonder if you've ever touched a breeding vessel before. Anyway, that's my politics. I just think Elon Musk is a goofy little loser.
Oh, God. Okay, so we're almost to the segment. We just have 2 more left.
Yep.
So, okay. So this
episode's
next one...
either going to suck really hard or be one of the better ones we've done, and I can't figure out which yet.
I think this is going to be the best one. This is gonna be
I
the
think
best
the
one.
flubber one's gonna be the best one.
I think which one that has multiple instances.
The one that the one where we
Multiple
watch
instances
Flubber.
of flubber in each episode.
Next week we're watching Flubber and uploading the commentary track for Flubber.
I would love to do that. Okay, this next one.
Yeah.
I love the username because the majority of the username is just ooh.
Yeah.
And ooh says, "My sister-in-law let everyone know that her husband has a small penis."
Nope.
That's it.
Ooh. Something similar happened to me a couple years ago. Family
Interesting.
members we don't talk about anymore.
Interesting.
But she started talking about my uncle's sex life in front of his mom and me, and I was like, that's not cool.
Were you
No,
under
it's really
18
great.
at the time?
No.
Oh.
No, I wasn't, but still, there's a reason we don't talk to her anymore.
Oh, yeah. I can imagine. That's gotta be super awkward.
Every family's got at least one crazy person.
Yeah. Well, this next one is also, I don't know if this one takes the cake, but it's definitely a game changer in terms of, like, family gatherings and how the dynamics of this family will be forever changed.
By the bonds of their love or by the trauma of...
Both.
Ooh. Interesting.
Okay, so my 17-year-old cousin, let me say this again. My 17-year-old cousin
Hate where this is going, but continue.
stood up in the middle of dinner and
Oh,
announced that he got a girl pregnant and she was keeping the baby.
Ooh.
Most people laughed until about 30 awkward seconds went by, and one by one we started realizing that he was in fact serious when he started going into details.
Oh, no.
My 80-year-old grandma, who hasn't had a drink of alcohol in over a decade, drank wine straight out of the bottle after.
Woof.
Forever
Happy
changed.
Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
I don't know if that's through the bonds of their love or... If I was 17 and announced that I was going to be a parent, everyone in my family would have called me a moron, and they would have been correct to do so.
They would be. Now, this user didn't say what the reactions were from the family members other than the grandma, but I would assume it would be the same thing, and I would assume there'd be a lot of yelling. Or at least I would assume there would be, because if I got up and said that I had gotten knocked up and was keeping the baby, there would be a lot of arguments.
Ooh.
Battle lines would be drawn.
That's a rough one.
Battle lines would be drawn.
That's a rough one.
Yeah. After that, finishing up this segment, which one did you think takes the cake? Because that last one is definitely a doozy.
Takes the cake in what way? What's the rubric we're judging on here?
I guess just, like, which one would, like, affect family dynamics the most? Like, which one
Probably
would, like,
that one.
forever change the bonds of a family?
Probably the last one.
I would,
But, like,
I would say that, too.
There's so much, like, awesome things. There's so many awesome things.
Because, like, I would say, like, a runner-up would...
No. If Caleb announced that his girlfriend was pregnant, I think we would all be concerned, but fine. If Caleb announced unironically that he had become a flat earther, I think that would impact everything more.
Yeah, I was gonna say the flat earther one might be a little bit close, especially if, like, the parents are not flat earthers.
Oh, God.
Or, like, I don't know, like, maybe the 12-year-old who, like, said that the food wasn't Brazilian.
I forgot about that kid.
I don't know. That's
This food is not Brazilian.
I just feel like those would be, like, just ones that would add another check mark to the list of things that are slowly driving me insane in this family.
That makes me imagine, like, the only way they can get him to eat is if they, like, go get McDonald's and bring it back to him and take all the labels off and go, like, we imported this directly from Brazil.
I love that. I feel like, but also for that kid, I feel bad for that kid because, like I said before, I feel like the parents just don't have enough time for him. And maybe it is a phase. Maybe it is a phase so that he can just get a little bit more attention from his parents.
Either way.
Either way,
nuts.
yes, very annoying.
That kid is knucking futz.
Oh my god.
You gotta be cucking fitting me with that one.
Oh my god. But yeah, that was our Thanksgiving segment for our Thanksgiving themed podcast. Now I do have another segment.
Ooh.
But it is much shorter. It's something that I sort of found in passing.
Is it like 45 minutes short? Because that's how much time we have to fill.
I'm sure we can fill it in with banter.
Oh, joy.
Okay. I found this in passing of people saying online how much they would love to bring back Victorian slang.
Yeah.
And I thought to myself, what would be some words or slang, that I would want to be brought back from the Victoria era?
I want to start calling girls harlot again. I think that's
my
a very
God.
funny word.
Okay.
I am not a slut or a skank. I am a harlot, and I'll thank you
I use harlot
to address
though.
me as such.
I use harlot all the time. Okay. So
Harlot's such a funny word.
it is kind of a funny word, especially if you call it to if I just called Trump a harlot.
Trollop is another word for prostitute. That's really funny.
Trollop, yeah.
Piccadilly whore.
Piccadilly is a place, idiot.
Yeah, I've heard people call the Piccadilly whore before.
Maybe Piccadilly is the place to go. Either that or Whitechapel.
True.
Shout out to all my Whitechapel residents. Anyways, first word that I think that would be really cool to bring back would be giggle mug.
Giggle mug?
It's a giggle mug describes someone with a constantly smiling or grinning face.
That's awesome. That's so wholesome.
Yeah, so you would say to someone like, "Hey, you're a bit of a giggle mug," or "You've got a bit of a giggle mug there going on."
That's so wholesome. That's wholesome 100 Keanu.
Yeah,
Big chungus.
but here's the thing though. What I find absolutely hilarious is they put it in context by putting it in the craziest sentence ever.
Oh.
Usage. These Miss America contestants are just a bunch of giggle mugs.
The fuck is that kind of context?
I don't know.
That's awesome. Just a little casual sexism in that dictionary definition, huh? It's fine.
Here's the thing though. This is how, just say hey, I'm giggle mugging today, and then just constantly have the creepiest Bill Hader smile on your face.
Giggle mugging does sound like a I'm mogging someone, I'm giggle pilled. I'm silly maxing right now.
Or giggle mugging is you're just giggling as you hold someone at gunpoint to steal
Put the money in the bag, tee hee hee.
Make it that much more unsettling. Next one is got the morbs. As in I have MORBS. I've got the morbs. Yeah. Do you want to know what happened
when I went to see Morbius in theaters?
I've got Morbius.
Yeah.
No.
What are the morbs?
Is
it just being sad?
It's
Let me try to guess what it is.
Can you fucking let me speak?
I want to make a game out of it. Let me try and guess. It's
then.
I'm assuming it's when you're sad.
Yes, you are correct.
Really upsetting happens. Because it's morbid.
Oh my fucking god.
Yeah.
This was used to describe the feeling of temporarily being sad, with morbs being short for morbidness or morbid feelings. So it's like,
I'm ruining
uh-oh.
your segment.
Yeah, you
I'm
are.
ruining your segment.
Shut
Sorry.
the fuck up.
Sorry.
Now I'm a giggle mug.
Yeah. Now everybody gets to see all of the hours of podcasts that I cut out where you're just yelling at me, and I'm just like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, but like every time it happens, I just get more and more giggly.
Oh, dear God.
Oh, God. But yeah, got
Please
the morbs.
continue.
That's how I disguise my depression. I say I got the morbs. Anyways.
Yeah, continue, please.
Okay, so Bags O' Mystery. Bags of Mystery.
Bag of Mystery. I feel like I've heard that one.
Bags O' Mystery.
It's... I am scared as to what this could be if it's not referring to a literal bag. Is it balls?
No. No.
Oh. Well, then what is it?
Sausages.
Is it tits? What?
Sausages.
Whatever.
It's because
I
apparently...
guess.
It's because apparently since no person but the maker knows what's in them, sausages are literal bags of mystery.
I guess.
Like, usage is, hope there's no intestine in these bags of mystery. I'm trying to cut down on intestine.
Yeah. I guarantee that there is intestine.
And it comes with a picture of a dude with a weaved bag on the ground carrying sausages.
That's awesome.
And I'm going to send it to you.
Is it like really bad picture, or is it
No,
just
it's
like
a pretty good picture. It's a pretty
Is it
good
a funny
picture.
picture?
It's a pretty, I think it's kind of funny.
Well, I hope it's worth it because this bit is taking a really long time.
Anyways, okay, next one is, if I can...
That is kind of a funny picture.
His face, though.
He's been caught with his bag. Oh, dear God. Yeah, continue, please. Sorry.
Okay. The next one is Arf, Arf, and Arf.
What?
Arf, Arf, and Arf.
I feel like I've heard my grandmother say this.
This is a term used to describe a drunk person. An Arf was a synonym of a half pint of alcohol.
Oh, so
Like
they
he's
drank
had-
3 half pints.
Yeah, like he's had too many Arfs.
Ah.
Yeah. So to
Creative.
describe a drunk person, like he's so arfed up, guys. Oh my God.
Oh, dude, you gotta stop me from getting more of these arfs.
Dude, hold
That's
me
awesome.
back, hold me back. I'm about to jump on this table.
Oh, you want me to do an arf stand?
Want me to shotgun this arf?
We should bring back Victorian slang. It's way better than just saying pog all the time.
Yeah. Okay, next one is butter upon bacon.
Ooh.
Take a guess. Take a gander.
When something good becomes even great.
Kind of close. Sort
Because
of.
I like butter and I like bacon.
I know, but butter. Think about it. Butter upon bacon.
I don't know what it could be if not like
Think
from
about
good
it.
to great.
It's
Something really slippery.
No.
I don't know, man.
The usage. Would you put butter upon bacon?
Yeah. You know,
It
like a
means-
sandwich?
It means extravagance.
Ah. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, yeah, I get that.
Like, isn't that rather butter upon bacon?
You know what? Thinking about it more, I wouldn't put butter on bacon, actually.
Because
I don't
bacon's
know why I
already
said I would.
bacon is already quite greasy.
And it's also... Yeah, I don't know why I said I would, because I wouldn't. That's crazy. That's kind of cool slang.
Yeah. Another one is bricky. Bricky.
Bricky?
Yeah, bricky. And the usage in the quote is What a bricky girl she is.
Is she thick?
No, and also it does not...
Big ass or dumb brain?
No, and also it doesn't equate to today's term of being bricked up. It does not mean that.
Damn, she bricked up.
No. She's bricky.
If it does not relate to the size of her posterior, then I know not which it could be referring to.
It describes someone who has a brave or fearless nature.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Start calling girls bricky and see what happens.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Oh God.
Okay. Next one is cop a mouse.
Cup a mouse.
Cop a mouse.
Is that like a
I'm gonna
touch
cop a
boob?
mouse. I'm gonna
I'm
cop a
gonna
mouse.
touch a boob?
No.
Boobs on the mind today, huh?
On your mind.
I wish they were on my face, am I right? I want her butt, her whole butt, and nothing but her butt on my face. Cup a mouse. I have no idea.
It refers to get a black eye.
Oh, I would not have guessed that.
Cop means to catch or suffer. So.
Yeah. What does it relate to a mouse?
I don't even fucking know. They don't describe it. Either way, I would find this really funny of, like, slang of, like, don't make me cop a mouse.
Yeah.
Or, wait, that would mean I would give
Don't make me cup your mouse.
Don't make me cup your mouse. No, that means I'm gonna make you cop a mouse. That means I'm gonna give you a black eye.
Interesting.
Because if I cop a mouse, I think that means that I get a black eye.
Black eyes look like mice? I don't know.
Yeah.
Could be any number of things.
Yeah, true. This one, I just find it so funny. Like, just the word itself.
Yeah.
Enthusiasty.
Yeah.
Enthusiasty.
She really put her whole enthusiasty into this one.
Yeah. Can you guess what it means?
You're enthusiastic about pussy.
You're kind of close.
How am I kind of close?
Well, it's in the name.
I have no clue.
It's like a humorous way of referring to someone who's enthusiastic or passionate about something.
Enthusiasty.
But
So
it's almost
she
like,
really did put her whole enthusiasty into this one.
no, it's like you call someone enthusiasty.
Oh.
But it's
Instead
like
of
satirical.
it's like an old-timey way of saying enthusiastic.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Another one is one that we kind of already use. It's lollygag.
Lollygagging.
Yeah, wasting time.
That's what I called it when I go to the fairground and I get a popsicle that's just too big.
You lollygag. Ah, ew.
Yeah. you got the joke.
You're gagging on that lolly.
Yeah. Ooh, maybe don't say that.
No. Cut out.
Lolly means a very different thing. Anyway, moving on. I told you where the term scallywag comes from, right?
No, what is it?
Oh no. Where do you think the term scallywag comes from?
Pirates.
I thought so too. So it has a companion phrase, scallywag and carpetbagger.
Yeah.
A carpetbagger is someone from the northern portion of the United States of America who thinks that slaves should be free.
That's a carpetbagger? Okay.
And a scallywag is someone from the southern United States who thinks slaves should be free.
Scallywag
That's
is
where the term scallywag comes from.
Scallywag
Scallywag is a southern abolitionist, yeah.
And carpetbagger is a northern
abolitionist.
Okay.
Yeah, so yikes, huh? I thought scallywag was just kind of how you refer to a little goofy little guy. I'm still gonna keep using it because it's an objectively funny word.
Yeah, it's been changed.
It's been stolen.
It's been stolen.
It's been made pirate core.
Pirate core, yeah. Oh my god. It's giving pirate core.
I need a giggle mug to cure the morps.
I need a giggle mug to cure the morps. Someone give me a giggle mug. Someone caught my mouse to make me giggle mug.
Well, the only time we ever use the term cop anymore is to cop a feel, which is to, like...
grab.
Touch a boob.
Touch my mouse. No.
Grope my mouse, good sir.
Grope my mouse. Cop my mouse, good sir. Okay.
I've got a couple DMs like that.
We need to move on.
Anyway.
Next one is Tickety Boo.
Is that the new Poppy Playtime character?
Nope.
Anyway, is it a woman who takes tickets for movies, but in a sensual way?
Nope. It's used to describe something.
Is it a man who takes tickets for theaters, but in a sensual way?
It's a man who takes tickets from people, but he's also a ghost.
But he's also got his cock hanging out.
No.
I don't know.
This is used... Do you want me to tell you?
Yeah, I'm not gonna get it.
It's used to, like, describe something that's, like, in good order or satisfactory condition.
Oh, interesting. You know what? I don't see it at all. That one doesn't make sense to me. So, no, it doesn't make sense at all. Tickety?
Yeah.
No, I don't get it. I don't see where that conclusion stems from. But whatever, it's fine. I'm not the language police.
Yeah. Oh my god. This last one is gonna be a...
Mm-hmm.
Or, no, sorry. There's two more.
Two more. Okay.
The next one is Furky Toddling.
Furky toddling?
Furky Toddling.
Is that like a turducken?
No.
Furky toddling sounds like turkey foddling.
Yeah. And it is not that.
Does it have...
It's not...
Does it have anything to do with the bird?
No. It does not.
Furky toddling. It's like dilly-dallying, right?
It gives off that impression.
Is it like something racist?
No.
Okay. Well, Scallywag is, so I didn't know.
Well, Scallywag isn't racist. It's a southern abolitionist.
It's to describe someone who isn't racist.
Yeah. Okay, do you want me to tell you?
Yes, please.
It's Victorian slang for kissing and cuddling and a bit more besides.
Aw.
So, like, macking.
So it's like wholesome sex.
Yeah. They're like, oh, don't worry, they're furky toddling in the corner.
Furky toddling is like aftercare.
Okay. Yeah, kissing, cuddling, yeah, that kind of shit.
That is what I'm going to call it. I'm going to go on to like...
Aftercare.
Like a roleplay Reddit and go like, looking for some furky toddling real quick.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Oh, an honorable mention is Blazes. Yeah. Blazes is a Victorian
what,
area.
Blazes?
Yeah, that's literally. It's like a substitution for what the hell.
Ah.
The devil.
That makes sense. Because blaze is like... Okay. Yeah, no, I get it. I see it.
Or like blazes is like a slang term also that means like hell or the devil. So like what the blazes.
Incarnation?
So like what the blazes, like what the hell, what the devil. Okay.
Yeah, I get it.
Another honorable mention is this one thing has 3 different slang words. And I'm wondering if you can guess them because you have guessed this before.
If I can guess the thing without like knowing what it is just based on what the 3 slang terms are.
Yes. Cupid's kettle drums.
Cupid's
Bubbies.
Oh,
Coker
they're definitely
nuts.
Coconut. It's either boobs or balls.
It's boobs.
Cupid's kettle drums.
It's boobs.
That goes so hard.
It's boobs.
Cupid's kettle drums go so hard.
Coconuts.
Coconuts.
Coconuts. Coconuts. I didn't even know she had them.
You want me to do what to her nuts?
Add an H in there and it's choker nuts. Anyways.
Oh, dear God.
Last and final one is chuckaboo.
Chuckaboo. I've heard this before.
Chuckaboo. Let me say this. You, Aubrey, are my chuckaboo.
Is it BFF?
Yeah. It's a nickname given to a close friend. Or a favorite
Never call me that
chum.
again.
Or a favorite
It feels
chum.
vague. It feels vaguely racist for some
You're
reason.
my cuckaboo.
Half of Victorian slang sounds vaguely racist for some reason.
Or somewhat inappropriate.
Yeah. You reminded
Those guys
me.
were nasty. Those guys were doing the nasty always. They thought tuberculosis was sexy.
You reminded me of a thing that oh god, my brain. A thing that I learned about English the other day called fossil words.
And what are those?
Which are words that only appear in turn of phrase, but aren't words in English anymore. Like ado in the phrase without further ado. Ado doesn't exist anymore. Ado isn't a grammatical word, but it exists exclusively in the phrase without further ado.
Like spelled out in the French way? Like adieu or just...
ADO. Without further ado. Without further ado is not a thing. I'm assuming, but I've seen it, so I'm assuming that it's people like assuming that it's not just ADO because it's not a word, so it has to be the French thing.
Well, no, because like there's I bid you adieu, which is ADIEU.
Yeah, I know.
Which is like French.
Apparently, like bide isn't bide your time. Bide isn't a word that we use outside of that one phrase.
Biden's going to be very displeased with that.
Beck from beck and call.
Yeah.
Oh, what? Apparently the phrase isn't chomping at the bit.
What is it?
It's champing at the bit.
Ew. Hate that.
Weird.
I don't like that at all.
Oh. To get somebody's just desserts. That's apparently not referring to the cake. Apparently dessert used to mean a state of deserving. Weird.
Wow.
English is crazy.
English is so spooky.
Tarnation is on this list.
What, incarnation?
By mimicking the phrase damnation. Oh. Kitten caboodle? Caboodle isn't a word? What the fuck?
Caboodle isn't a dog?
True. Yeah, no, this article... I'm going to actually send you this Wikipedia article, because this is interesting.
Oh, not Wikipedia.
That's interesting. Anyway, yeah, that's
it.
That's
the
all
slang.
she wrote.
That's all she wrote.
I
That's
think
all I
that's-
wrote. Because those are the slang ones that I would love. Especially Giggle Mug. Like, I'm gonna
Giggle
cop a
Mug.
mouse on you and give you a Giggle Mug on your face.
It's very cotton-headed Ninny Muggins-esque,
Yeah.
to quote Will Ferrell.
It's giving
I think that's the show.
Yeah. It's giving if, fucking J.R. Tolkien. No, who the fuck wrote Harry Potter? J.K. Rowling.
J.K. Rowling. J.R. Tolkien is the different...
It's like if J.K. Rowling was like, these words exist, so I guess I'll have to make up my own stuff. So then
You
she
got
was
George
like...
R.R. Martin, J.K. Rowling, and Tolkien confused.
Yeah, George R.R. Martin actually wrote To Kill a Mockingbird. Just kidding.
George R.R. Martin Moten, huh? Oh, okay, I'm gonna abandon that joke because I don't deserve to make it anymore.
Chops.
He built a big dam.
He built a
Get
big
it? Because moat.
dam.
Anyway.
That's so great. Anyways, happy Thanksgiving. Go eat a turkey or whatever it is
Happy
you
Thanksgiving, everybody.
Happy Dolly.
If you go to youtube.com/Thanksgiving and use promo code Thanksgiving for 10% off of your next Thanksgiving.
Yes.
This offer only applies to citizens of Greenland, though. So if you don't live there, then it won't work.
And if you live in Greenland, you most likely don't have internet. However,
yeah, special thanks to the government of Greenland for sponsoring this this segment.
Yeah. That's our budget. It's the budget of what
I'm gonna get in trouble one of these days for doing fake sponsorships. I'm gonna get in trouble. The government of Greenland's gonna send me a cease and desist.
They're gonna say, actually, that's not funny.
We
actually do have great Wi-Fi.
That's what they don't find funny about it.
Yeah, that's what they don't find funny about it. They're like, actually, excuse you.
Shorter one. I want to stall because the second this ends, I have to go mow the fucking lawn, and I really don't want to.
Should we keep that in?
Yeah, Abby, do the outro. The outro that we always do. The same one.
The outro that we always do.
Yeah, like the one we do every episode.
And remember, folks, your first call is to your lawyer, not your mom. And when you eat blueberries, make sure you share it with your beagle friend. I've been Abby.
I've been Abby. Nope, I've been Aubrey.
Oh my god, you want to do that again?
No, it's fine. We'll do it one take. They call me One Take Jake. That's not my name.
That's not my name. Anyways,
oh god.
And we will see you never, because this is a podcast.
Yeah. Well, good one.
Yay. Amazeballs outro, Abby. High five.
Don't say amazeballs.
Amazeballs, Spaceballs, outros. Loving it.